If you plan to use the built-in help in PowerShell, it's a good idea to update the help documents on the disk. The standard Windows update process does not do this. The reason being there is an online help option available, and if you use that one, there's no requirement to update the help documents on the local disk because you'll be always going to Microsoft's website to see your help documents. If you want to update your local files so that you always have them, whether you're online or not, the command is update-help. That commandlet will update all of the help documents that it's able to download from the internet onto your disk, and it is designed to be run once per day. If you try to run it a second time in less than 24 hours, it will actually not run properly. It's not supposed to run more than once a day. If there's some reason you want to run it more than once in a 24-hour period, after the first run, subsequent runs will need the -force parameter or option. That causes it to ignore the 24-hour boundary. Update help, of course, will only work if you are online. Update help changes things in your system and therefore requires administrator privilege. If you run update help without administrator privilege, as we saw before, in PowerShell, running a command without the right privilege can allow it to run for quite some time before a failure occurs. And that's precisely what will happen with update help. It will download documents, unpack documents, set documents up, and only fail when it actually tries to install them. So be sure to use administrator privilege to run update help. If you're going to use local documents that are fully populated with the update help command, you should put that update help command into your system's scheduled tasks so that it runs regularly. It may not need to run every day, but if you run it every week or a couple of times a month, you should be fairly up to date with your help documents. They don't generally change a lot or rapidly. The online help is accessed by using the -online parameter, which allows it to basically call up a web page automatically jumping to the right document on Microsoft's website. Depending on your internet connection speed and whether or not you have much screen real estate, that may be a good option. The online help also gives you a lot more options on what help you retrieve. The installed help documents only cover the version of PowerShell that is installed on the machine you're running. If you wish to see help for multiple versions of PowerShell, the only way to do that is either go to multiple machines or use -online. The web page that comes up allows you to select which version of PowerShell you want help for. It only works for PowerShell versions 3.0 and up. PowerShell versions 1 and 2 do not have online help. To run the update help command, the normal console window is not what we want because it does not have administrator privilege. We want the one that we did with run as administrator for that purpose. And the command is simply update-help. It will retrieve all the documents from the internet, download them, check them, unpack them, and install them. It can take quite a while to run, depending on your system. The help is downloaded and installed by module. When you run update help with no options, if any module fails to download, only the help that did successfully download will actually be installed, and any help that might have downloaded after the failed module won't be downloaded, and you'll have an incomplete install. There is an option for the update help command to get past that, and in the lab instructions, that option is shown to you. It is the error action option, or EA. that tells it to silently continue when there are errors. It is not uncommon for you to have errors downloading modules with the update help command, simply because those modules are being updated or perhaps unavailable on Microsoft's website. We've had an error here, and it says it's unable to retrieve the file that we needed to update a particular module for us, which means our help documents are now incompletely updated. So we'll need to run that update help command again with the option to say, when you have this problem, silently continue. Also, since we're running it for a second time in less than 24 hours, we'll need the -force option. It will go back and re-download things. This time it should skip the one that is unavailable from Microsoft and continue with any others that are available to get them all downloaded and installed. We'll have a much more complete help update, although of course the module that it couldn't download still won't be properly updated. When using the online help option, administrator is not required. Any user can use the online help. And if we say help get host to retrieve the local document and determine that it's a fairly incomplete help document because it's just the basic document, we may choose to use the online option to get more information, and we would say help-online and the help document we want. This will start a web browser running and automatically go to the web page with the help document we wanted. Being a web page, it will be nicely formatted. It will have links and additional information, and it will allow us to even select which version of PowerShell we want help for on a drop-down window. There's an alphabetical list of commandlets and a scrollable section with full information about the command we wanted. And as you can see, it is considerably more than what was in the help document stored on our local disk. It is all hyperlinked. We can jump to other documents, we can jump to the module, we can go all over the place with the online help. The next video will discuss help when using the ISE tool, which has additional features.